And today we're going to be checking out this automatic cat feeder. That's right. If you have a vacation to go on, a trip, you're going to be gone for a long weekend, all you have to do is clean out the litter box and set up the auto feeder and your little kitty will be just fine. Let's go ahead. We're going to open this up, see what we get, put it together, and then give it a test to see if it passes. Let's get started. All right. First thing you're going to see in the top of the box is the user manual. And then we have a box, pet double disc it says. We'll see what's in there. Suitable for cats, small to medium. And then we have the actual feeder itself. Oh, it's got that cool reusable air wrap. And check out this dude. This is pretty cool. It's got a nice smoked plastic container that's semi-transparent so you can see your level of food, but it's not going to let in too much light to where the light can damage the food, because light can do that. You have your controls and this nice little black circle here. It's all white otherwise. You even have a food size guide on top. You press this button right here, open it up. It's got some other stuff on the inside, more airbags, and you have looks like some feet and some other parts. And then that's how the dispenser actually works. Right there, when it activates, this spins around, dispensing the food. Let's get this thing put together and give it a go. Okay, so first I want to see is what's in here. And I think this is just the cat dishes that go under the feeder. But you never know, there could be more surprises in there. Let's find out. I see some more parts, and you have a power cord. That's a nice braided cord. It's like the rope style braided, and it comes with a power cube. It runs off of a USB, so you know it's low power. And then you have stainless dishes, pretty thick stainless steel, so very nice. And I think I've discovered what this is. I think this snaps in between to act as a divider if you have more than one pet eating out of this dispenser. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing assembled. We can put some food in there and give it a test. And it's also app controlled. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. You can set up your pet feeder with a phone app. Now you're going to have a set of short feet and a set of long feet. Looks like if you look on the bottom of this, it's also, you can put 3 D-cell batteries in here if you don't want to plug it up. And this is where your power supply plugs in. And I have a feeling that the batteries are probably a backup in case power is lost for whatever reason, but we'll find out for sure. And then this is an off-on switch right here, and it has a little speaker, so it's going to make some noise too. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the taller set of feet, so it's a little higher off the ground because we have an adult cat. So I'm going to turn this up and just start sticking some feet on here. There you go. Got those feet on. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull this divider out, and we're going to put feet on the actual dish itself. We're going to go with the same height as the feeder. And I noticed in here as well, on top of having 2 different height selections for the feet, but you also get these little rubber pads that are replacements for the rubbers on the bottom of the feet. So how cool is that? Gotta love extras. What we're going to do next is we're going to take this piece and we're going to attach it to the bowl, just like so. And then you just set it on the bowl like that, and they kind of lock together. And then we have this divider right here, and this simply just goes right into, and this goes right into here. That way when the food drops, it will go off to both sides. And then you put your little mini wall, your little mini divider right here. So this is the food splitter, you have your divider. And then all you have to do is you put your bowls in and you attach the top. So how cool is that? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some power to this, and we're going to test it out. Now one more feature that I see here on the side is you can unlock this and actually remove, and there's a lock on both sides, and you can take this apart for cleaning. This is the actual bottom of the hopper itself, and then you can see on the inside there, this is the part that spins, and here is where the food dispenses down. So very cool. It's nice that it comes apart nice and easy with no tools, and after you clean it, you just put it right back in there, then you just slide these locks back shut on both sides. And there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it up. I'm going to put some cat food in here. We're going to turn it on and play with it. Okay, so we went ahead and we loaded some kitty food in here. We're going to give it a good old test. But the first feature I want to show you is on the top right here, you're going to see a little microphone. And what you do is you hold that button down till it beeps. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. And now you just pre-recorded a message for your cat. So the machine's going to actually call your cat every time you feed it. And here you go. How cool is that? I want you to notice that not that much food came out. That's because I would suggest if you were going on vacation or something and you're setting this up for the first time, cycle it a few times to get the hopper working properly and get enough food dispensing, because you don't want your kitty being hungry for a day. Let's do it again. And you can see as the food comes down, it splits off, goes into the two separate bowls. You do have a reset button on here as well. Okay, so I held it down till it beeped. And now you can see the call is gone. The machine has been completely reset. Now the other way that you can feed with this is it is app controlled. It has to connect to the 2.4 gigahertz spectrum, and you can actually set up meal plans. It'll also display the feed record of when it went off and dispense food. You can give it a name in the setup, so if you have more than one feeder, you know which one that you're dealing with. The app will also have a manual feed button on it as well, and you can also adjust how big you want the portion to be and how often you want it to feed as well. And as I said, it has 3 D batteries that you put in the bottom as well. In case there's a power outage, it won't lose its memory, and if the power's off for any amount of time, your little kitty will not miss their feeding. Now, with the feet, you can see I went with the tallest ones. If you wanted it lower, you could go a little bit lower, or if you really wanted to, you could probably just leave the feet off altogether and have it just sit all the way to the ground. And it's just a very nice, convenient tool to have. And I call it a tool because if you like to go away overnight or for a long weekend and your cat's going to be home alone, it's nice to know that they're going to get fed whether you're there or not. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching. What do you think, Lo? You like your feeder? Now this can be used with dogs or cats. I tried to use it with my cat, but she was ghosting me. She didn't have time for me. But Lilo is a true companion. She's always willing to help out. Right, Lolo?